Hey guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Maria, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that in a different way. We're gonna spend the whole day with Judge Eric. So there's gonna be pondering. There will be pondering. Same thing, same as Chair Watch. I bet he starts with a good ponder before we even get into anything. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. And not only do we get Judge Eric, but bum, 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 they moved the camera back again. So I we'll have to we really have to look at this. The way this camera is set up, we get the back of this chair and the bottom of this desk. And this is about halfway right here. So this desk doesn't go to halfway, but it almost does. All right? Or almost if you don't live in Lancaster. If you live in Lancaster, it almost does. If you live anywhere else in the United States, it almost does. So we'll see what the camera looks like tomorrow. If it doesn't have the gold statue, is it because it's just getting these guys? Is it turned over this way more? I feel like the camera would have to get moved really far to the right or the left to not have this gold statue in the way. So it has to go forward past the gold statue, but it looks like the gold statue is close to the edge of the desk. So now that I think about that out loud, they don't move the camera. They don't move the camera. They move the statue. All right. No more talking. Let's go. Don't worry. There we go.
This is Mr. Flowers, number 15.
Mr. Flowers. Let's see if he ponders. Yeah. Yeah, he is.
24 CR 165 People versus Flowers entries.
Rebecca Casterline for the people.
Josh Lindell and Robert Halpern on behalf of Mr. Flowers, Stefan Flowers, who appears with me on bond.
I mean, I shouldn't have to say this out loud, but his crime, just don't do that. Don't do his crime. If you're currently doing his crime in any way, shape, or form, knock it off.
Mr. Flowers, I've got paperwork here indicating that you wish to plead guilty to an added count 9 and 10. Both of these are class 3 felony pimping. Looks like the court is being asked to accept a stipulation that your sentence would be 10 years consecutive to 9 years.
That's the count. That's the charge. Pimping. Not trafficking. Pimping is actually illegal.
For a total of 19 years in the Department of Corrections with a 3-year period of mandatory parole that would run concurrent. Is that your understanding of what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're gonna have to, none of this stuff was built for tall people, so you're gonna have to bend over and speak up for me. So it's your understanding of what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Counsel waive further advisal under Rule 5.
So waived.
All right, Mr. Flowers, how old are you, sir?
39.
And how far did you get in school?
I got my GED in a little college.
All right. Now I ask that of everybody because, you know, we're the paperwork's in English. We're conducting the hearing in English. So I like to make sure everyone reads, speaks, and understands English. And I presume you do.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you a veteran of the United States military?
No, sir.
Under the influence of any medications, drugs, alcohol, anything that would be affecting your judgment today?
No, sir.
I'm sorry, counsel, did I ask you if you waived advice under Rule 5?
Yes, and so waived.
Okay. The counts to which you are pleading guilty count 9 reads, well, they both read exactly the same, just with with different.
Stop. Don't go to Costco right now, guys. He was joking. Just keep watching. Don't leave the stream. Might go. Everybody's going to Costco now.
Victims. Between May 5th, 2023 and January 11th, 2024, you did unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly live on, was supported, or was maintained in whole or in part by money or other thing of value earned, received, procured, or realized by another person. Count 9 is Kelly Cash. Count 10 is Jasmine McLaren, Eleanor Leaks, and Sarah White. And they obtained this money through prostitution. To those counts, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right, before I accept your plea, let's make sure you understand a couple of things. Each of these class 3 felonies carry a potential sentence. Are these 4 to 12s?
If I can have a moment, Your Honor.
He said, hell yes, you can have a moment. Ponder this, please.
4 to 24s.
See, human trafficking is extraordinary risk, but not the.
They're both enhanced.
Okay. All right, so you understand statute indicates that for each of these counts, a potential sentence of the Department of Corrections is between 4 and 24 years with a 3-year period of mandatory parole. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And I understand that there's an agreement at this time that your sentence would be the 19 years, the 10 consecutive to the 9. But for stuff we're going to talk about later, you need to understand that the maximum on each of these is 24 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Maybe they can go into nursing.
All right. You understand that you have the right to plead not guilty. You understand you have the right to a public trial within 6 months of that not guilty plea. You have the right to be represented by your attorney at all hearings up to and including trial. And if you can't afford an attorney, one would be appointed to represent you at no cost to you. You have the right to be presumed innocent of these charges, and you have the right to have the DA prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. At a trial, you would have a right to confront witnesses called to testify against you, and you would also have the right to present evidence in your own defense. To that end, you'd have the right to have me issue subpoenas ordering your witnesses to come to court to testify during your case in chief. At a trial, you would have the right to testify or not testify in your own defense, and if you chose to remain silent, I would tell the jury they could not use your silence against you. Finally, if you were convicted after a trial, you'd have the right to appeal that conviction to a higher court. Do you understand that you have all of these rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea, you are giving up all of these rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, finally, sir, I do not accept pleas of guilty from people who tell me they've done nothing wrong. So now I'm going to ask the DA to tell me what facts she would prove at trial that support these charges. And when she's done, I'm going to ask you if that's what happened. Counsel.
Your Honor, between May 5th of 2023 and January 11th of 2024, Mr. Flowers used money that was earned by the 4 listed victims in acts of prostitution to support his lifestyle, including paying his rent
This was 8:30 in the morning.
and otherwise.
Is that what happened, sir?
Yes, sir.
Understanding the rights you're giving up, understanding the potential penalties, you still wish to go forward with this plea?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lindell? All right, I'll accept your plea, find that you've entered into it knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. We are going to set over sentencing. My understanding is we have consent of surety.
Yes, it's been filed.
All right, September 22nd at 8:30 work.
Your Honor, the people are requesting a Friday if possible. We do the 19th.
How about the 12th?
That does not work for me, Your Honor. I'll be out of, well, the night. Could we set the 26th?
No, prosecution just said they couldn't do the 26th.
Oh, I can do the 26th.
Oh.
The court suggested the 22nd.
22nd.
If we could do the 19th or the 26th, that would be the people's request.
All right, 26th will be in the afternoon.
He
September
only has
26th.
4. He only has 4, and judge just told me he was not to see him no more. Now he has 0.
Sentencing at 1:30. We'll accept the consent of surety to stay on pending sentencing. All terms and conditions, including the GPS, are to remain in place. We have the new counsel, if you'd approach and give your client no. There's a new protection order that you are being handed now that includes more victims, more protected parties. Mr. Flowers, you need to understand very clearly. If I, between now and sentencing, get any problems on that ankle monitor,
Oh,
if you pick up another charge, if you do anything that you're not supposed to be doing that comes to my attention, if you are late on the 26th, if you fail to appear on the 26th, you have to understand the stipulations are out the window and sentencing will be open to me, which means a maximum of the 24 years on each count with potential of those going consecutive. I'm not trying to be unpleasant with you. I'm letting you know your situation. That stipulation is only good if you are in 100% compliance with all terms and conditions of your bond, and if you do not fail to appear and you are on time on the 26th. Am I clear?
yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
Oh,
I'll see you back on the 26th at 1:30.
Hundreds of years, thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. Women were told, you need a pimp because they'll protect you. No, you don't. And no, they won't. If you want to go and earn money, you go and earn money. But for God's sakes, don't go and earn money and then give it to a man for no reason. No. Knock it off, ladies.
And you reviewed the.
Oh, yeah, we don't need those. Those are now moot. So the motions to add 7 and 8 are now, well, but now we added 9 and 10. We just pleaded a 9 and 10. So yes, go ahead and add 7 and 8. That way they don't have to redo the paperwork. Add them and dismiss them. Just one moment.
You take your time. You listen. This is your courtroom. You take your time. You make sure before you move on. And bring the camera closer because I want to see what's on your bow tie. Oh, flowers. They're little flowers.
Yeah, you can bring her up.
Okay, that's enough, Judge.
Or 3228,
There we
People
go.
versus Espinoza, entries.
Tom Walton for the people.
And Robert Spells on behalf of Mr. Espinoza, who's appearing in person in custody. We do have a disposition in this case. Mr. Espinoza will be pleading guilty to 2 counts. It'll be count 4 and count 5. Count 4 is vehicular eluding a class 5 felony. Count 5 is driving while ability impaired, a class or just an unclassified misdemeanor. Original counts 1, 2, and 3.
You said DWAI
DWAI, yes.
first.
Yes. Original counts 1, 2, and 3 will be dismissed. A sentence is open to the court. Mr. Espinoza is eligible for probation, and this prosecution reserving says restitution ordered to be determined within the statutory.
Yes, reserving restitution.
Okay.
No, the fuck they don't. They don't. They don't. Because you want to know how I know they don't? Go to a landfill and look. And look. You'll find them there dead. It was a lie to give the money to the men.
So let's switch and talk to the microphone with the judge. Yes,
Yep.
questions. And if you have any questions, the judge's questions, okay?
Okay.
And counsel, wait for any advisal under Rule 5.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm also in compliance with my obligations under Pozo and Padilla.
Mr. Espinoza, how old are you, sir?
39,
How far did you get in school?
associate's degree.
All right, so I presume then that you read, speak, and understand English?
Yes, sir.
Are you a veteran of the United States military?
No,
Under the influence of any medications, drugs, alcohol, anything that'd be affecting your judgment?
no, sir.
Satisfied with the representation you received from your attorney?
Yes, sir.
The counts to which you are pleading guilty read as follows. Vehicular eluding is a class 5 felony. On September 8th, 2025, you, while operating a motor vehicle, did unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly attempt to elude Nicholas Sanchez, a peace officer who was also operating a motor vehicle, when you knew that you were being pursued by the peace officer and you operated your vehicle in a reckless manner. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
DWAI, on June 8th, 2025, you unlawfully drove or operated a motor vehicle while impaired by alcohol or drugs or both. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Or I accept your plea. Let's make sure that you understand a couple of things. First off, the eluding, are we in a presumptive range?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, the class 5 felony carries a potential sentence to the Department of Corrections of between 1 and 3 years with a 2-year period of mandatory parole. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And DWAI carries a potential jail sentence of between 2 days and 180 days, unless he was over a .2.
So there was no blood test. There was no express consent. He was not originally charged with a driving
Okay.
under the influence offense.
All right, so it's a 2 to 180 days, which can be suspended. Potential fine of between $200 and $500 and useful public service hours of between 24 to 48 hours. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you have the paperwork there in front of him?
He does.
All right, so that Rule 11, defendant's request to plead guilty document's been uploaded to the court, so you and I are looking at the same thing. The initials next to each numbered paragraph, did you put those there?
Yes, I did.
Does that mean you went through this document line by line with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
And if you had any questions, did he answer them?
No, sir.
He did not answer your questions?
No,
Oh,
I think he's indicating he did not have questions, but
oh,
maybe just rephrase the.
If you had any questions, did your attorney answer your questions?
yes, he did.
Do you have any questions for me about anything that's in that document?
No, sir.
All right, if you look at page 2, you'll see that there is a paragraph 5 with lettered paragraphs A through K. These are all the rights that you have. Your right to be presumed innocent, have a trial, have the DA prove it, appeal, etc. As outlined in that document, do you understand that you have each and every one of those rights?
Yes, sir.
You understand if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up those rights.
Yes, sir.
And finally, sir, I do not accept pleas of guilty from people who tell me they've done nothing wrong. So now I'm going to ask the DA to tell me what facts he would prove at a trial. And when he's done, I'm going to ask you if that's what happened. Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. On June 8th, 2025, Mr. Espinoza was contacted by Denver police officers while passed out in his car on Colfax, with the car still running. Mr. Espinoza was unresponsive to officers' attempts to wake him or get his attention until Officer Serafina Gutierrez climbed into the vehicle through the passenger door and grabbed his arm. At that point, Mr. Espinoza woke up and immediately accelerated away, taking Officer Gutierrez with him, ignoring Officer Gutierrez's commands to stop and ignoring another patrol car pursuing him with lights and sirens.
Is that what happened, sir?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Understanding the rights.
I would say that's kidnapping. That's not just DUI. Let's go with kidnapping of a public official.
You're giving up, understanding the potential penalties. You still want to do this today?
Yes, sir.
I'll accept your pleas, finding you've entered into them knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. What are we doing about sentencing?
We're asking to proceed with immediate sentencing today.
How did that get there? Me too. Me too.
This feels like a prison case. Is the prosecution not asking for prison?
Your Honor, no. My first ask on this would be probation with a 90-day jail sentence. The circumstances here reflect a drug problem, and but for a fairly unique way this took off, would have been a simple DUI, maybe an eluding. It is a miracle that no one was hurt or killed, including
Yeah, but-
Mr. Espinoza.
Eludings for me are prison cases by default.
Understood, Your Honor. It's a miracle here no one was killed, especially Mr. Espinoza. He's lucky that Officer Gutierrez did not take a more decisive effort to stop him from driving with her in the vehicle. And frankly, he's lucky that the other officers caught him within about 2 blocks and forced him to crash into a utility pole. Given that, though, this is...
Was it a stolen car?
No, we don't have any evidence that it was stolen.
Yeah, I guess you can't really. I mean, you. No, I would have shot him with my taser. I would have. People
Mr.
don't really.
Swester?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Car accidents are much safer now than they used to be. I'm not saying she would have walked away, but I'm saying she probably would have walked away. I would have tased him.
I wanted to just note that I think that this whole situation could have been avoided had the keys been taken out of the ignition prior to the officer.
That's what they were trying to do.
Well, no, so the officer very clearly on body camera, she gets into the side of the car, she starts pulling on his arm, and then that causes him to suddenly wake up and slam on the gas pedal. It looks to me like a very instinctual.
No. No. Don't blame the officer for not taking his car keys. No. Absolutely not. Should she have? Maybe. But you can't blame her. This probably would not have happened if he did this.
Reaction. And I think that Mr. Espinoza, having been somewhat apparently intoxicated, being this initially a slumber call, I can understand having that initial reaction. And the part that's a little bit more difficult here is going about 2 blocks while the officer's trying to give him commands to stop. But I think it's just difficult for him, as it's seen on the body camera, to kind of understand and comprehend what's happened and what he's already done by taking off with the officer and trying to process what to do at that point. But is eventually stopped. Everybody's able to get out of the situation with no bumps or bruises. And ultimately, Mr. Espinoza is taking responsibility for his conduct in the case very quickly. This case is only about 60 days old. Since the time that he's been in custody, Your Honor, he has been applying to various sober living programs. I have had acceptances, I think, to 3, but the one that he wants to engage in is Harbor Lights, and he acknowledges that struggles with addiction is the underlying problem here. I think it's just unfortunate how this particular case came down, but I think that the individual facts of the case are mitigated enough to move the court off of its sort of default position that an eluding case should be a prison sentence. I think Mr. Espinoza can be safe in the community with probation supervision, and addressing this treatment and avoiding him being in a slumber position and having contact down the road, I think is going to be more beneficial to him and to the community ultimately.
No, sir, he didn't. And then wake up and realize the police were chasing him and pulled over. No, 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 no. The police officer grabbed the wheel and drove them into a tree or a pole to stop the car. He saw the police following him. He heard her saying, "You're going too fast. You better pull over. You're going to get a ticket." Yeah, most people's instincts would be to slam on the brakes, not the gas pedal. Yeah, no, 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 no.
For safety rather than just giving him a prison.
Yeah, I wonder if she said, "Up, I would have took King Street." Why you going down Prince? I told you you should have taken.
Sentence off the bat. His felony history is fairly old. I think the most recent conviction is that 2018 case that I'm seeing here, and he only has the 2 prior felony convictions. But I think he certainly, as soon as he saw the video, he was, I think, really disgusted with himself and how he reacted.
Wait, stop. His, guys, his criminal history is really old, fairly old. 2018 and only 2 felonies back then.
In this situation, even though this I think could be read as an instinctual reaction to somebody suddenly grabbing your arm while you're asleep at the wheel. But ultimately, we're very thankful that nothing bad ultimately happened to anybody here, and I think you should be given this chance at probation to complete work at Harbor Lights. There's a copy of our file. Let's see, I just got to give it to you.
No?
Yes, Your Honor, I just want to apologize to the officer in this case, and I take full responsibility for my actions. And I just want to ask the courts to let me continue my sobriety.
Guess I don't understand that.
I think you want him to give you an opportunity to work on the sober living.
Yes.
Just reviewing the PSI from the last case I saw you on. 18 CR 8866. Look, Mr. Espinoza, the hard thing here with this, you weren't in the courtroom when I said it before, but at some point, it's just inappropriate for me to keep asking society to be the victim of your unwillingness or inability to get your drug use under control. You got a prior felony menacing that was drug related. You got the prior theft case, which was drug related. And now you've got this case. In this case, you very easily could have hurt that officer, which is why, in my mind, these types of cases are prison cases.
$65 days.
Thank you. On the DWAI, I'm going to sentence you to 180 days in jail, give you credit for the 65. I'll authorize the RISE program.
He's going to jail for that, guys. That's just for drinking and driving. He didn't do the eluding yet.
I've heard good things about that program, and it could actually put you off on a good foot, because then I'm going to put you on probation on the eluding charge
Probation.
for 3 years. Substance abuse evaluation and treatment, we will reserve restitution. So prosecution's got 63 days to file that motion. If there's an objection, objection is due within 2 weeks of the filing. But Mr. Espinoza, I'm done. And society's done. So I'm suspending 3 years in the Department of Corrections based on the successful completion of that 3 years of probation. Hot UAs, you're doing 3 years in prison. Don't come in here and tell me you're sorry. Don't come in here and tell me you're really trying again. So I'm also making a term of your condition, the Harbor Lights. You will successfully complete that Harbor Lights program. If you do not successfully complete that program, 3 years in prison. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions for me?
Yes, sir.
Ball's in your court. You can deal with this. You can get this under control. You can do what needs to be done. Or I know prison doesn't do anything for you, but it keeps society safe for a few years. And that's where we're at. I'm not worried about you anymore if you don't take advantage of this. I want you to succeed. I think you can succeed. But you're going to have to want it and you're going to have to do it. Otherwise, I'm simply just going to protect society and put you in prison.
Good job. I'm a Dr. K.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Report to probation within 48 hours of your release.
All right. I have number 63, Mr. War.
Oh man, Mr. War, Mr. Flowers, and then somebody I can't remember, Espinoza.
Retention policy.
Then Mr. War.
Gotta start giving it to people.
Actually, damn it. We're not going to have an almond issue on that, are we?
I don't know what an
No,
ultimate issue
because
is.
the DUI statute's under Title 42, which has its own probation component to it, and it's not under 18.1.3.201.
Okay. All right, this gentleman is?
This is Mr. War, number 63. Were you able to get a hold of your bonds person? Yeah, I know they paid.
24 CR 5237, People versus War entries.
Tom Walton for the people.
And Robert Sweska on behalf of Mr. War, who's appearing in person on bond. We do have a disposition in this case, Your Honor. Mr. War will plead guilty to count 3, failed to register a class 1 misdemeanor. Original counts 1 and 2 will be dismissed. Sentence is open to the court. There's no restitution. The defense will be asking to impose a jail sentence. So we're not requesting a PSI or an OSC, but we would ask to set this matter over for sentencing so that Mr. War can be prepared for remand in the court, or in the event the court sentences him to additional time on top of what he has already completed.
All right, is that your understanding of what you're doing, sir? Pleading guilty to the misdemeanor failure to register?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel waive further advisal under Rule 5?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm also in compliance with my obligations under Pozo and Padilla.
All right, Mr. War, how old are you, sir?
36,
A little bit closer.
And how far did you get in school?
some college.
All right, so I presume then that you read, speak, and understand English?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a veteran of the United States military?
Yes, Your Honor.
Which branch?
Air Force.
All right, you understand that you may be entitled to receive mental health treatment, substance abuse disorder treatment, or other services from the VA?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any medications, alcohol, drugs, anything that would be affecting your judgment?
No, Your Honor.
The count to which you are pleading guilty reads that between January 31st, 2024 and August 30th, 2024, you, a person convicted of misdemeanor unlawful sexual behavior, unlawfully failed to register with the Denver Police Department. Specifically, you failed to comply with the requirement that you register pursuant to Colorado Statute 1622-1083H. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right, before I accept that plea, let's make sure you understand a couple of things. First, a class 1 misdemeanor carries a potential sentence of up to 364 days in the county jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And does he have that paperwork there in front of him?
He does.
All right, that request to plead guilty, Rule 11 advisement form, sir, that's on the computer there, or the paperwork there, has been uploaded with the court. So I see your initials are next to each numbered paragraph. Did you put those there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does that mean you went through this line by line with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you had any questions, did he answer them for you?
Yes.
Any questions for me about anything that's in that document?
Not at the moment.
Now's kind of the time.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, on page 1, there's a paragraph 2 with lettered paragraphs A through H. These are the rights that you have. Your right to be presumed innocent, have the DA prove it, appeal, etc. As outlined in that document, do you understand that you have each and every one of those rights?
Yes.
You understand if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up all of those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and is that what happened, that you knew you were supposed to register and you failed to register?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding the rights you're giving up, understanding the potential penalties, do you still want to do this today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept your plea, find you've entered into it knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. The sentencing, Mr. Walton?
So we were asking to set over sentencing, Your Honor, so Mr. Ward could be prepared to remand if the court sentences him to additional time.
How much time has he done?
He's done 10 days.
Oh no, you broke the judge. You broke him.
Anything else as to sentencing, Mr. Walton?
Your Honor, the people defer to the court.
Mr. Swetska?
Your Honor, Mr. War has, since this case has been filed, he is currently in compliance with his registration obligations, and the prosecution has confirmed that. The circumstances for this failure to register were essentially that he was previously registered at this address, but then moved to a different apartment and did not update that address. But he understands the importance of the very technical mechanisms of the compliances required under the statute and his obligations to register, and will make sure that he is in compliance with that moving forward.
Sir, you have the right to tell me anything you'd like me to know.
I mean, you're working right now, so you can talk about your job and your housing.
Well, I'm working. I have stable employment.
That statue could be anything in the world except for Don Quixote.
Now, finally got a vehicle and stable living situation. And I've been in compliance with my registration as well, which is something obviously I'm supposed to. But I've been just trying to keep on the right track. I kind of had some stuff going on at that time that I didn't follow through like I was supposed to. I know that's no excuse, but overall I'm doing a lot better, and I don't know, contributing in a positive way as opposed to doing bad. So
Well, I don't know why supposedly having a job, paying rent, staying out of trouble is being positive,
oh yes.
not just supposedly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say, my apologies.
Look, Mr. Warren, these are, for me, relatively simple cases. You don't need probation services. You know you're supposed to register and you just didn't. You know when you move, you've got to register and you didn't. So you don't need help from probation. You know, these are cases where we just do jail and be done. You're punished. You get out. You're either going to maintain your registration or you're not. If you don't, we'll punish you again, put you back in jail. When you get out, you'll either register or you won't. You know, you don't need help with this. I'm not going to take away what you've already built up for yourself with a place to live and the car and everything else. I'm going to give you 10 days in jail and give you credit for the 10 days. So this case is going to be done. But you've got to realize this was already your second time. You come back on a third failure to register. I don't care what's in 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years. I'm just going to say, buddy, let's just do 180 or let's do 364. Or maybe at some point the DA stops offering you misdemeanors. Now all of a sudden you're going to have another felony. And then you're looking at prison. Because once again, you don't need probation. You don't need ComCore. You just need to register. And if you don't, then we're just going to punish you. And so you decide whether this is going to be, you know, whether you have this cycle or whether you're going to get out of it. I imagine it stinks. It's tough. But until you get off the registration requirement, you've got to do it. Good luck, and I hope I don't see you back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore, I'll take it.
There are fees and costs. You will pay those.
Yes.
But otherwise, you've
check
got
in
your jail sentence and you're done.
downstairs, and you just have a payment plan for the costs. Yep. Next we have number 45, Ms. Murphy Johnson. Are you now a member, inmate in Denver? Are you done through Douglas?
No, I'm in.
Oh, you're still on the red. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So that's maybe now because I
Yeah.
have traveled in October for that.
Right, I saw that. And
All
then,
right, 24 CR 7647, People versus Murphy Johnson entries.
Well, these are the people.
We're gonna-
yeah, and Robert Spelsk on behalf of Ms. Murphy Johnson, who's appearing in person in custody on a writ from Douglas County. If I may have just a moment, Your Honor, so I think what we need to do is we can just plead not guilty right now, and we can schedule dates for you in this case. I talked to the DA and like the offer didn't make no sense because of the pending federal writ and things like that. So
Say hi to
let's just
Linus,
schedule it for
everybody.
trial
Say
and
hi
then
to
see what we can do
Linus.
in the coming months.
Okay.
Okay. This time we'll waive formal reading and advisement, enter a not guilty plea, and request to set all dates.
I feel that time has given me more ailments than it has healed.
Their offer is a probation offer, but because of the federal hold, like you're not going to be able to serve probation anyway.
Hi,
So that doesn't make a lot of
Linus.
sense. And it's
Hi,
like,
Linus. Linus. Hi.
off the top of some other options.
Wine also.
All right, we'll accept the not guilty
gives me
plea.
headaches. I don't care.
Speedy trials, February 12th, 2026. Let's have motions due. Before you leave, let's do September 1st. October 20th. Will be our disposition date at 8:30. Hearing on motions, October 24th at 2. And what are we doing here? A 2-day motor vehicle theft?
I believe so, Your Honor.
That was December 2nd for trial.
I do have trials scheduled in the Duncan matter that I do anticipate will proceed.
Okay.
Donuts. Donuts.
And Parker the next week.
Yes, and then I have a homicide in 5B the week of the 15th. I'm sorry, 5A.
Well, let's see if we can't do it faster then.
We may be able to set this November 4th. I currently have the Moles trial scheduled then, but Mr. Moles should be taking a plea.
Yeah,
today.
he will. November sounds so far away, and it's right around the corner.
All right. And November 4th
He's-
works for me.
He's pondering, Michael. You have to let him ponder.
Work for the DA?
It does, Your Honor.
Croissants. Yes.
Means Well, maybe we ought to reschedule motions and things.
That becomes somewhat difficult because of,
Yeah, we'd have to figure it in before you leave.
yeah.
Or we could just do pretrial October 27th.
I suppose we could collapse the
I'm so sorry. It doesn't show up. It just doesn't show up. Unless I'm looking at it, it doesn't show up. I have to keep going back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Monica, 25 minutes ago, cheered 1 bit in Twitch. Monica, 21 minutes ago, 3 bits in Twitch. Fozzie gifted a sub to Security. You have a sub. No more ads for you. Thank you. Thank you. Monica cheered 4 bits. Kelly cheered a bit 6 minutes ago. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
trial into the motions hearing date. Because the
Sure.
27th is only 3 days after.
Unless people need time to think, but we can try.
I don't anticipate a lot of testimonial motions in this case. Let me double check.
I think we're just pondering about it.
I'll have to review Miranda, but I think Miranda would be the only testimonial issue.
All right, so motions due 9/1, disposition 10/20, hearing on motions and pretrial will be October 24th at 2:00. 2-day trial set for 11/4/25. Pretrial is the last day. I will accept a plea that does not include count 1. Other than that, we should
Those
be
are
good to
bits.
go.
Those are 3 bits.
And writs to Douglas.
Thank you,
for all
Kelly.
dates.
Thank you.
Need a writ, Douglas? All right. That's a traffic case, isn't it?
It is. When's that set for trial? October 3rd. Is that when it's set?
I'm not sure, end of October is 100%, but
Let me double check her Douglas case just to make sure we didn't run afoul of those dates.
T5939.
Or running amok.
5939.
I am bumping it forward. This is too much.
59 People versus Cardoza. Mr. Cardoza has failed to appear.
Okay.
Warrant to issue Ford. All right. He is here. Then we'll get that one done. Number 19, Genoso, we got rid of. 24, Ruben Howard. Yep, 24 and 25.
His dockets are over 100 long every day. And he doesn't just like push
All
through
right,
them.
22 CR 46.
He talks to each one of them and he ponders a lot. So I have no idea how he gets 100 done. This is part of the docket. This is only 2 hours of a docket. And then I got another 8 hours. His docket's not that long, but they're long.
37 25 CR 2452. Mr. Howard has failed to appear. Warrant to issue, no bond hold.
Oh, Mr. Howard is here.
Howard is here. All right, then we'll get those called
Hold on a second, sir.
in a little bit. Jimmy Martinez. Going once. Jimmy Martinez going twice. right, 24 CR 5941, People versus Jimmy Martinez, on for a pretrial conference. Mr. Martinez has failed to appear. Warrant to issue with a no bond hold. We have Mr. Halpern. You ready to proceed to trial if he's picked up before the 26th?
Jimmy Martinez.
No.
Your Honor, I can probably short circuit this one a little bit. I don't love the fact that Mr. Martinez is not here. However, the people were going to dismiss today due to no reasonable likelihood. Neither victim is under subpoena or has any interest in attending a trial. Given that the nature of the case, we'll move to dismiss due to no reasonable likelihood of success.
The burglary of the stolen stakes is dismissed on prosecution's motion is granted. Then we won't issue a warrant.
Yes.
All right, then next, let's see, Malaconi, we already got rid of. Orozco, Edmund Orozco.
Mr. Orozco has been attempting to call in. He may be in the lobby. He is unwell and asked me to ask for permission to appear virtually. He should be that 59 number.
Sure.
Hello?
Mr. Orozco?
Yes, sir.
I
Can you
need
hear
to
me,
speak
sir?
to I need to speak to Edmund Orozco.
It's Evan Orozco.
All right, why are you not here?
Sir, I had a really bad headache. Excuse my language, but I had a really bad stomach, my stomach upset. I had diarrhea. I've been going to the bathroom just about all day.
All right, what are we doing today on Mr. Well, let me call the case real fast.
Yes. Sorry, excuse
25
my
CR
language, sir.
130, you need to hush, please. 25 CR 1302, People versus Edmund Orozco. Mr. Walton for the prosecution, Mr. Swetska for Mr. Orozco. We're set for disposition. There were no motions filed, so I can vacate the 18th. Are we setting trials?
Your Honor, just given his medical condition today, I was hoping we'd be able to enter a disposition, but we're not able to do that given how he's presenting. If we can continue this maybe to August 25th with a continued tolling of Speedy.
All right, you need to be here in person on August 25th, sir. You want 8:30 or
Yes, sure.
1:30?
Sure. Okay, 1:30 on August 25th?
1:30 in the afternoon on August 25th, and speedy trial will continue to toll.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, get well. See you then. Don't miss.
I won't.
Please, God, don't miss. Please.
Perez Solario.
He's in custody. Also in custody. That's it for the morning.
All right, that takes care of our morning. We'll go for about another 15 minutes here.
This is number 46, Mr. Noda.
That is one part of the bar I do not miss cleaning every night. Yep. I don't miss that at all.
25 CR 2892, People versus Noda entries.
Apologies for the people.
Josh Lindell on behalf of Mr. Noda, who appears with me in custody.
All right, we got the letter from CDHS indicating that he is not competent, but he is restorable. Is anyone contesting that finding? Prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
No.
That was
Right.
my finding as well.
And we will order in custody restoration.
Take a good look, guys. We're gonna
And
see him in Blanco's
set the
courtroom.
matter for November 17th.
Works for the people.
Mental health hold will enter. And we'll have review of restoration at 8:30 on November 17th. All right, your attorney will tell you what's going on, sir, and then we'll see you back in November.
Okay. Won't get
Or-
anybody until 1:30. Okay, thank you. Mr. Camerzell, number 32 is coming out next.
Didn't we have somebody in the audience?
Yes, Mr. Alrico Ford.
Yes, I can call Mr. Ford. You call Ford?
Can we can do him. I guess we can do it now since the other guy's not out yet. Oh, no, let's do the gentleman who's out, then we'll call Mr. Ford. This gentleman is?
Mr. Camerzell, number 32.
All right, 25 CR 2533, People versus Camerzell, entries.
Tom Walton for the people on behalf of Mr. Mann.
Josh Lindell on behalf of Mr. Camerzell, who appears with me in custody.
All right, what are we doing on this arraignment?
We're requesting a continuance on this matter. We're in active negotiations and need a little bit more time to get some mitigation together.
August 29th? Or August 25th, I mean?
That works.
That works for the people.
All right, 8:30 for continued arraignment on August 25th. See you then, sir. All right, Mr. Ford. It's number 16 on the court's docket, 24 CR 370.
The good thing about Twitch is if you watch my live streams and you see ads on YouTube because you don't have YouTube Premium, if you have Amazon Prime, you can use they offer you a free gift sub once a month to one channel on Twitch. So if you sub to my channel on Twitch using that Amazon Prime membership, it's free. And then you don't have to watch ads. If anybody's going to purchase a subscription for any reason, gift or purchase, I have 70 hours, a block of 70 hours where I can put on a promotion and it's 35% off subscriptions. So, I mean, if we know we want to buy subs, just say something and then once we get like 4 or 5 people that want to buy subs, I'll launch that promotion. I won't do all 70 hours. I'll do like 30 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll do a 15-minute promotion and then you all get 35% off so you don't have to spend so much money.
7 entries.
Daniel Cohen on behalf of the people.
And Jake Black on behalf of Mr. Ford, who's out of custody on bond.
All right, set for arraignment today. We are 400 days old.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand the
Wow.
age of the case. We were just appointed at the last court date when the court authorized Mr. Ford's release on a PR bond. He's made it here faithfully. And I would be asking to continue this so that we have a little bit more time to present some mitigation. I do think this is a case that should resolve.
August 25th.
Can you accept that? I can accept that.
Fine with people.
One morning or afternoon?
In the morning.
8:30 in the morning on August 25th. All right, we really need to enter into a plea or get this set for trial on the next date.
Thank
See you later.
Speaking of August 18th,
Yeah.
Michael Sanchez, number 55.
We'll stop at 1 o'clock. Does that work?
August 18th, I'm not streaming that day. It's my dad's birthday. I'm taking off of everything. So I won't have any videos, shorts, or streams on August 18th. That's in 6 days. That's because your cat is awesome.
Michael Sanchez?
Yes.
Lisi, yes. Thank you, Lisi. Thank you. I guess since you made it 13 months, I should say Lizette. I'm not going to, though. Lisi, yes. He won't, Donald. He's no longer with us.
All right, 24 CR, oops, sorry. 24 CR 6669, People versus Michael Sanchez, entries.
Tom Walton for the people.
Josh Lindell on behalf of Mr. Sanchez, who appears with me in custody.
All right, set for
Debbie, yes.
retrial today. Is the
thank
prosecution
you.
ready to proceed?
Yay.
The people are ready.
Defense ready to proceed?
Defense is ready.
This is the eluding. Yeah. Great, then we will have our alternate as 3. We're gonna have 25 minutes for voir dire. See everybody on the 26th.
Custody.
You can also call Mr. Howard. Numbers 24 and 25.
All right, 25 CR 2452, 22 CR 4637, People versus Howard, entries.
Tom Walton for the people.
And Jake Black on behalf of Mr. Howard, who's on bond to my left.
All right, what do we want to do about the arraignment?
Your Honor, we would be requesting to continue both of these matters. Mr. Howard and I have not had a chance to get up to meet up and talk about this case. He doesn't have a cell phone, but he does have an email address that I got, and we're going to work out a meeting. So I would be requesting to set for status only in the revocation and another arraignment.
August 25th for continued arraignment.
I can accept that.
That works for the people.
You guys make an appointment right now, so you don't have to worry about communication, then Mr. Howard can show up. This case is starting to get a bit old, so we're getting close to having to do something. You want 8:30 or 1:30 on the 25th, sir?
8:30.
8:30? All right. 8. On the Revo?
Yes, if I'm not already appointed there, I would have to be appointed.
Yeah, we'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender. And we'll see you back at 8:30 on August 25th for a status in 4637 and continued arraignment on 2452.
Let's go set up an appointment. Thank you.
This is Mr. Sykes, number 59.
I see it. This right here.
Okay.
Wait, where'd it go? This.
All right, 25 CR
Hold on, Eric.
3423.
Eric, hold on. Eric, hold on. That's 2 bits right there. That's what they look like. They don't all look like that, though. So thank you, Monica. Thank you.
People versus Sykes, entries.
Tom Walton for the people.
Josh Lindell on behalf of Mr. Sykes, who appears with me in custody.
All right, his other cases are set. Looks like September 8th. We want to enter not guilty plea in this case and set motions with everything else.
Your Honor, I was going to ask for one continuance in this matter. I think there's a little bit more investigation I'd like to do before entering that plea of not guilty. I do think we can set an arraignment to line it up with one of our upcoming dates, 9/8 or 9/12.
Yeah, we'll set it for 9/8. Oh, are there motions in the other case?
There's a
We'll set it for 9/8 as of right now.
And I'm looking.
All right. There's not a disposition on the 8th. We can just kick it over for the 12th. Yeah, we'll set it. Let's just set it for the 12th instead.
Okay.
12th continued arraignment. Let's see, do we have him for in the morning?
Think. Actually, no.
See, here's what it's showing me. This is what it's showing me. So this was yesterday. This is 3 people in Twitch. This line right here. We need 4 days of that. So we hit it August 5th, August 6th. We hit it. And August 8th, we hit it. But every other day, this is like, it's saying that I had like 1.8 or 1.9 or whatever average people in Twitch chat the whole stream. So I think today we did it. I think today we got the 4th day. I think. I thought the other ones counted because I counted 4 people, but I'm not Twitch.
Yeah, set at 2 o'clock. So we'll set this for arraignment at 2 o'clock on the 12th. Get everything together. Do we have a disposition or we don't?
Thank you.
You don't have to join Twitch. You just don't. I think we hit it today. I think we did it. I know you are, Kelly. You're lifting the whole boat up over there.
Yes. This is Mr. Moles. He is number 42 on the docket. And I'll announce the plea in that room. So we'll switch on so you can talk in the microphone when the judge asks you some questions, okay?
That lawyer just said you can ask the judge some questions. All right, let's go. What are your questions, sir? Can I have a PR bond? So is that a PR bond? Those are cheers, because it says it. Those are bits. Thank you, Linus. Thank you. 2 of them. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. We had a Mr. Flowers and a Mr. War. That is 100 bits. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sir, you wish to plead guilty to Count one, class 5 felony menacing. Is that your understanding of what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
We're getting a PSI.
Yes.
Yes.
Counsel wait further advice under Rule 5.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm also in compliance with my obligations under Pozo and Padilla.
All right, sir. How old are you?
43.
And how far have you gotten in school?
I've completed 2 years of college.
All right, so I presume then that you read, speak, and understand English?
Yes, sir.
Are you a veteran of the United States military?
No, sir.
Under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, medications, anything that would be affecting your judgment?
No, sir.
The count to which you are pleading guilty reads that on or about April 10th, 2025, you, by any threat or physical action, unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly placed or attempted to place Darwin Morales Diaz in fear of imminent serious bodily injury by use of a bludgeon. To that count, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Before I accept that plea, let's make sure that you understand a couple of things. First off, this class 5 felony carries a potential sentence to the Department of Corrections of between 1 and 3 years. There's a 2-year period of mandatory parole if you are sentenced to DOC. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you have the paperwork there in front of him?
He does.
All right, sir, that document, defense request to plead guilty, has been uploaded with the court, so you and I are looking at the same document. The initials next to each numbered paragraph, did you put those there?
Yes, sir.
Does that mean you went through this line by line with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
If you had any questions, did he answer them?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me about anything that's in that document?
No, sir.
All right, what I would call your attention to there is on page 5. There is, page 2. There's a paragraph 5 with lettered paragraphs A through K. These are all the rights that you have. Your right to be presumed innocent, have a trial, the DA prove it, etc. As outlined in that document, do you understand that you have each and every one of those rights?
Yes, sir.
You understand if I accept your guilty plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, factual basis?
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 10th, 2025, Mr. Moles threatened Darwin Morales Diaz and Willie Jacobo with a metal pipe, placing them both in fear for their lives.
Is that what happened, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, understanding the rights you're giving up, understanding the potential penalties, you still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll accept your plea then, find that you've entered into it knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. Do you want to get coverage for sentencing or get this when you get back?
Because I'm assuming that the 8th is too quick of a turnaround for the PSI.
Once the 22nd, I don't think I can push them 2 weeks.
Okay. So, Mr. Moles, do you want me to do your sentencing or do you want to have sentencing in September? I'm going to be gone most of September after when the PSI will be completed, which would be the earliest it would be is like the 22nd. I'll be back on the 13th of October.
Linus, 2 bits. Monica, nope, I got it wrong. Maria, a gifted sub membership. And Monica, a bit. And Kelly, a bit. Thank you so much. I had to set up my OJ stream. And while I did that, you guys did all that. And I missed it. And I got behind.
If you're comfortable having one of my colleagues argue sentencing for you, you can do it earlier, or if you want me to do it, I can do it on the 13th of October.
Okay. Either way.
Which one would you prefer?
One of your colleagues, that'd be fine.
All right, let's take the earlier date and I will find coverage for sentencing.
All right, September 22nd at 8:30. Your attorney will explain to you what's going to happen for the PSI. We'll vacate the pretrial set for October 20th, the trial set for November 4th.
Also, you can take this with you.
And bond is revoked. We held on a no bond hold pending sentencing. And we'll see you back on September 22nd.
All right.
So the big thing
And we did order the PSI. All right, we'll take our afternoon break.
Can I just readdress one case we called earlier? Number 4. This morning.
What are we doing on Cardoza?
I found him. He is in custody in Adams County. And I understand the court may keep the warrant in place.
What was that
But
to rid him?
if we could try to rid him, that'd be great. Adams.
Where are we now?
All right, recalling number 4, 25 CR 1659,
Hi,
People
Clarice.
versus Cardoza. Looks like he is in Adams County. So we will leave the warrant in place.
Hold on, he's about to go to lunch. We don't need to hear any of that. That was me. Oops. I was checking out a different stream. Pondering. This is after lunch, so he should be nice and full and sleepy. And very talkative. Man, does this man talk after he's eaten a good meal.
All right, ready to enter, please.
And
This case is
yes,
400 days old.
yes, Your Honor. And as I indicated to the court earlier today, we received an advisement on Friday. In response to that, there needs to be an additional conversation with the people. If the court would like us to enter the not guilty, that's fine. I think we'd ask for a dispo in about 30 days, give or take, and I'm happy to toll Speedy until then.
You get 2 weeks, August 25th.
Understood.
This part isn't rocket science.
I understand.
Continued arraignment, August 25th. On 8:30 or 1:30?
I may just have one moment.
We'll go ahead and quash the warrant.
Morning's fine, Your Honor.
8:30, Mr. Lee.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning,
Yes.
8:30 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
08:30.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll be setting trial if we don't have a disposition.
Understood.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
This is Mr. Solario Perez, number 50.
Right, number 50 on the court's docket, 25 CR 2509 entries.
Daniel Bono, got the people. Josh Lindell on behalf of Mr. Solario Perez, who appears with me in custody.
I've got Perez Solario.
Correct. Sorry, I thought the docket had it flipped originally in the system, but Perez Solario is the actual last name.
All right, are you entering your appearance?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr.
Oh, we already
Forfeit.
appointed you.
Well, yeah,
Thank you,
I
thank
believe
you,
we got
thank
appointed
you.
at the last name.
Does your client need an interpreter?
Don't need one.
Does your client need an interpreter?
No.
All right, we don't get to go back and forth. Back in July, I thought he was playing games, but he said he wanted an interpreter back in July. So this is it. No interpreter?
No, sir.
They do that to him a lot. They do. All of a sudden,
All right, I guess he
I
also
want an
got picked up
interpreter.
on the warrant that I issued. Based on the fact that he picked up a new case, 25M 4294, third degree assault, fluids to a first responder, violation of a protection order. And the fact that he reported to pretrial under the influence of drugs on July 29th. What do you want to do about the arraignment?
Your Honor, we're asking for a short continuance of this arraignment, 2 to 3 weeks.
August 25th?
That works for me.
Argument as to bond?
Briefly, Your Honor, it looks like he is set in the other matter on 8/25.
At what time?
8:30 as well? Yeah, it's 8:30 as well.
All right, so can he appear down there, then come up here?
Yes? Okay, then no problem, yes.
You want me to move it to 1:30 or this doesn't matter? Okay,
They're confident, I'm good with it.
all right, that should be on the third floor, I presume.
Argument as to bond. Your Honor, Mr. Solario Perez, or Perez Solario rather, asking to set a low cash property surety bond in this case. He understands there's been some issues with pretrial and is addressing the underlying allegations of drug use in that matter while he's been in custody. He has a stable place to stay, living with a friend in a house when he is out of custody. He also works with that friend, finishing and laying tile. So he wants to get back out in the community and work, be able to provide for his children while he addresses this case.
Is Mr. Cohen, is the victim the same in the new case as it is in this case?
Yes, I do believe it is. Just double check that note. The note I received is arrested at the victim's home. Yes.
Mr. Perez, I don't play around. Told you not to have any contact, told you to obey all conditions of pretrial, and you ignored it. So this is why you're back in custody. I'll set your new bond. They've had grave concerns over community safety and for the safety of the victim in particular. Going to set your bond at $4,000 surety. And Mr. Perez Lario, let's be perfectly clear. If you have anything other than perfect compliance with this new bond, and on this new bond, I am going to order GPS. I'm going to order exclusion zones, no drinking, no drugs. If you pick up another new charge, if you violate pretrial, if you fail to report to pretrial, if you do anything wrong, you're not going to make the next bond. Am I clear?
Yes.
See you on August 25th at 8:30. We'll release bond number 1.
1,000 surety only.
Awesome.
So, yeah, so that's the bonds.
Counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm ready on Mr. Casnave's cases, which are number 69 and 70 on the court's docket.
All right, we'll do our Spanish cases after this. Excuse me.
Judge made me yawn. Look, they have a printer on the floor. Me too. Me too. Oh, Monica, thank you. Bits, that's bits. 3 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting better at picking them out.
All right, 69 and 70, 22 CR 3131, 17 CR 4024, People versus Isaac Kasnave entries.
Daniel DeCecco on behalf of Danny Worley for the People.
And Jessica Johnson on behalf of Mr. Casnave, who appears out of custody to my right. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
I did thank you 3 minutes ago, but I'm going to thank you again. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. I think I'm going to turn Twitch off for the OJ stream when we do it, just because I think it averages it out. And if there's 0 here, and if there's 0 there and 3 here, that's 1.5. So I think I'm just going to turn Twitch off during the OJ stream for today.
Well, I just got a letter at 8:39 this morning. Have the attorneys seen that?
Your Honor, I got an email, the court or I know the district attorney was on as well. I know that the sister attorney is not the one that was on it. We got notice of this on Friday on the 8th. Apparently they put the wrong court clerk's division on it when the doctor did that and put an El Paso division on it. So that's why I didn't get to the court, which was notified, I think, to the chain today. The issue that I have, Your Honor, is as soon as I got this report on Friday, I immediately contacted Mr. Castanev, who's been in very good contact with me, and continued contact with me. What's concerning about this is I've looked at Mr. Castanev's phone. He has reached out multiple times to Dr. Cook to confirm. I did not get any communications about wishing to get in contact with Mr. Castanev, or I would have facilitated such. I know Mr. Kaufman's dealing with his wife in surgery and some other issues, but we've had constant contact, so I'm not sure what the letter's referencing. What I can tell the court is
It's a number that you have, correct?
that number is an old number, but nobody reached out via email, at least to me, by phone, or my understanding is Mr. Kaufman didn't hear anything either. So Mike, we do have, what I have done is I immediately
7 bits. Thank you. Thank you so much, Linus.
responded to the letter, said that Mr. Castanev is available for that Monday, the 18th. Although I got the date wrong, but it's Monday, the 18th, which we've clarified at noon. He will be at that appointment. He is available. We have confirmed that with Dr. Cook. So that there shouldn't be any issue with that. I just want to make a record for the court that nobody reached out to me. I double checked. I am in good contact. Mr. Castanev has absolutely been compliant. Also looking at Mr. Castanev's emails, he got that email on the 1st of August, and he was actually in a mental health hold at that time. And that was only a week earlier. So that was, any delay from that was just one email he had gotten. But we are in contact. He will be there. We'll get the evaluation done on the 18th.
Do you have any ballpark idea how long the writing will take after that?
Your Honor, I think you might be in a better position to see how quickly those are happening.
Thank you for the bit, Maria. Thank you.
Let's set it for review on September 29th.
Your Honor, could we set that in the morning? I'm going to wrap it in the afternoon.
Sure. Review of competency at 8:30 in the morning on September 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, there was one other issue. I was handed a amended mandatory protection order by the people when we came in today. Looking at the court record,
Thank you,
it
Kelly.
looks like this was based on a motion that was filed some time ago now, which was on, I guess, April 17th.
Are we still in the 3131?
3131, correct, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, so a motion was filed.
That was the most recent motion I could find, but I could have missed it.
I'm sorry, what date did you say?
The closest one I saw for a motion to amend was in 2024 on April 17th. I'm not sure why I'm being handed this now. I can say that we
granted it on the 28th. Maybe just want to make sure you had a copy of it.
I don't know, Your Honor, but what I can say is I never got a chance to respond at that point. I can tell you that I'm highly concerned about this protection order as amended for a couple reasons. First, looking at the motion, I was able to confirm with my investigation recently that in the motion, they indicate that the AV is living with Jesse Brooks in North Carolina. Jesse Brooks, we confirmed this week, and I just looked it up again today, is the address of the registered sex offender Stan Brooks and has been for some time. The allegations with Stan Brooks as a convicted sex offender and against children multiple times has been living in that home. Yet we have concerns about Mr. Casanave having contact with somebody in another state. And then it's not the victim itself. It's just kind of the overarching issues here that we have where it's overreaching because Isaac Casanave, who's listed on here, is not a victim in this case, is my client's son. He lives out of state with those same individuals that are requesting a protection order for somebody who's not a minor. He is 18, who is essentially having contact with sex offenders who are registered under the federal and on federal parole to that house in another state. Yet we don't have updated endorsements. We have no addresses, no contact information for defense or defense investigator to even go out and investigate some of this. Yet they've been having ongoing contact. And then saying that there's concerns with my client who's in another state when these items are going on and these individuals are not victims, in fact, are over 18 and my client's son. And yet we're having these protection orders just kind of granted without a record, really diving into the issues here on what we're trying to truly protect.
Well, I have no jurisdiction over probably 80% of that. This motion has to add Kayla Chasteen.
And Your Honor, I can say that we're not objecting to anybody but Isaac Casanave. I just want to make that record because I find it a bit odd that we're talking about concerns with safety when this situation's going on.
Well, I've got no jurisdiction over the other person. Prosecution's response is to, I assume that's IC in the motion?
Correct. And it's listed on the protection order as Isaac, his full name.
And Your Honor, I don't really have much of a response. I'm just covering for Danny Worley today, and I don't know the background or why he was added. If the court is hesitant to, well, if it's readdressing the motion to amend, I would ask to set for a time when Ms. Worley can address the court because she's familiar with the case and I'm not. I don't know why a response wasn't filed before now if there's an objection.
I know it was over a year ago, so I'm not quite sure what our status was at that time. We've been pending competency a few times.
Okay, got it.
Well, he was probably still pro se at the time.
Oh, that makes sense because it was listed as, that's why he had to be served with it.
Well, they were supposed to hand it to him on May 20th, but it looks like they're only getting around to giving it to him now. If you want to file a motion to pull Miss IC off of there, you can.
I can do that, Your Honor.
File.
If I may approach, I do have the signed version. Just
Thank you.
let us have it. And I'll just provide notice then for victim rights compliance that we are seeking to address at the next court date, and I'll file a written motion.
Although you indicated he's 18 and not a victim, so.
I just know this type of case. I don't want there to be a record that we can't address it.
Right, right.
That's just to IC or Isaac Casanave.
I see, yeah. Isaac Casanave.
I will pass this along.
Thank you.
All right, then we'll see everyone back then. What I say, September?
Thank you, Joe.
29th, I believe, Your Honor.
Yep, September 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I know. I know we have the Spanish interpreter. I do have a client that needs to get to Longmont by 3. I was just asked if I can call his matter briefly.
We can call it now. We'll see how brief you can be.
78, Mr. Stewart.
24 CR 7222, People versus Seward entries.
All these for the people.
On behalf of Mr. Seward, we are set for arraignment. We've had multiple continuances of the arraignment. Mr. Aziz is still considering the counteroffer we had proposed. Additionally, Mr. Seward just recently got a new job, which will require him to complete another application for the public defender. I'm just asking to set this to the 25th of August so we can confirm that he still qualifies and whether we'll be dispelling or setting for trial on that date.
August 25th, you want 8:30 or 1:30?
1:30, please.
Continued arraignment at 1:30. Don't speed.
There you go.
I can't get you out of a speeding ticket. That's county court.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Carmona Hernandez.
Is this an interpreter matter?
It is. Number 5 on the docket.
All right, 19 CR 7167, People versus Carmona Hernandez. I think we have our interpreter with us now.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. El Estado en contra de Carmona Hernández.
All right, we've got Mr. DeCecco for the prosecution, Mr. Black for Mr. Carmona, who is present in court in custody.
Está presente el señor Checo de parte de la Fiscalía y el señor Black de parte del señor Carmona, quien se encuentra presente detenido.
We are set for disposition this morning and hearing on Friday. How are we proceeding?
Estamos fijados para audiencia resolutoria esta mañana y para otra audiencia el viernes. ¿Qué quieren hacer hoy?
Your Honor, Mr. Carmona Hernandez would enter an admission today. However, the people are asking to continue sentencing till Friday so that they can be in VRA.
Señoría, el señor Carmona está dispuesto a considerar un reconocimiento el día de hoy. Sin embargo, la Fiscalía quiere aplazar la imposición de la pena hasta el viernes para ponerse en contacto con los derechos de la víctima VRA.
All right, so you were on probation for a class 4 felony.
Señor, usted se encontraba bajo régimen de probación por un delito mayor clase 4,
as well as a class 1 misdemeanor.
al igual que por un delito menor clase 1.
Pardon me. Now, when I resentenced you to probation, I suspended a 3-year sentence to the Department of Corrections.
Y quiero sentenciarlo de nuevo al Departamento de Probación. Yo le aplacé 3 años de cárcel en la correccional.
It's like the allegations are that you missed some appointments. After putting you back on probation on July 5th, you stopped reporting by October 1st.
Se lo puso de nuevo bajo probación en julio 5 y usted dejó de reportarse de nuevo en octubre 1.
Also indicates that you left the state without permission.
También se menciona que usted se fue del estado sin autorización.
So you understand, is it your intention to admit those allegations today?
¿Tiene usted intenciones de reconocer esas acusaciones hoy?
Yes. Sí.
Yes.
All right, so you understand that the class 1 misdemeanor carries a potential sentence of up to 364 days in the county jail, Class 4 felony carries a potential sentence of 2 to 8 years in the Department of Corrections with a 3-year period of mandatory parole.
¿Entiende usted que el delito menor clase 1 tiene la posibilidad de 364 días en la cárcel y el delito mayor clase 4 tiene la posibilidad en la correccional de entre 2 a 8 años de encarcelamiento y 3 años de libertad condicional? ¿Entiende usted?
Así es.
That's correct.
Do you understand that you have the right to have a hearing on these allegations? At that hearing, the district attorney would have to prove those by a preponderance of the evidence.
¿Entiende usted que usted tiene el derecho de tener una audiencia para disputar esas acusaciones y la fiscalía tendría que demostrar eso en contra suya bajo el peso de la prueba?
Así es.
That's correct.
All right. At that hearing, you'd also be represented by your attorney. You also have that right. Do you understand?
¿Y entiende usted que durante esa audiencia usted también tendría el derecho de que le asesore su abogado defensor? ¿Entiende usted?
Así es.
That's correct.
All right. So understanding the potential penalties, understanding the rights you're giving up, do you still want to do this today?
Y entendiendo la posible punibilidad, entendiendo los derechos que tiene a los que renunciará, ¿igual desea usted aceptar este reconocimiento el día de hoy?
Así es.
That's correct.
Are you thinking clearly today?
¿Tiene la mente bien clara hoy?
Yes.
Yes.
Anybody make you any promises, or is anyone threatening you to get you to make this admission?
¿Alguien le ha prometido algo o lo ha amenazado para que usted consigne este reconocimiento?
No.
No.
All right, then I'll accept your admission, find you've entered into it knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily.
Muy bien, acepto entonces su reconocimiento. Declaro que lo hace a sabiendas, inteligente y voluntariamente.
Así es.
That's right.
All right, as to sentencing, Mr. Black.
La imposición de la pena, señor Black.
Sorry to interrupt. The victim indicated she may want to appear for sentencing, so to comply with VRA, I would ask to set it over for Friday, so to give her an opportunity.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
La víctima había mencionado que quería estar presente para la imposición de la pena, de modo que para cumplir con la ley de derechos de la víctima, quisiera que se aplazara esto para el viernes, la imposición de la pena.
Unless by chance Ms. Stephanie Solis is in the lobby.
A menos que por casualidad la señorita Stephanie Selavi se encuentra presente en la sala de espera.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
All right, August 15th at 8:30 for sentencing.
Imposición de la pena, agosto 15 a las 8:30.
All right, see everyone on Friday.
Nos vemos el viernes.
Is that our only Spanish case?
Believe so.
All right, Mr. Alvarez, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, and the Ghost Rider reference is from Top Gun, so if you want to figure that one out next time I try to throw you off.
He says that a lot. He says Ghost Rider a lot. So, I was trying to eat while he was finishing that, and I didn't get done. I tried. I ate most of it. Alrighty. We're going to pop over to OJ. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. Sorry if I missed any bits. I'm trying. Thank you so much for the bits and subs. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Got these life echoes, digital dreams through the screen, her blue eyes gleam. Wicked humor, sharp as a knife. Her stream sparks electric light. Late night when the world sleeps. great.